Welcome, everybody. This practice is for what I call a loving kindness practice to either start your day or before you go to sleep, to really bring your awareness to your body, so that you can have the most, either the best day ever or the best sleep ever. So we can do this in the morning or in the evening, this practice. And I'd like you to just either sit or lie down. And if you do lie down, make sure that your head is level. Put something under your head if you need to, so that your forehead and chin are at the same level. All right. And if you'd like to lie down, I invite you to do it because it's lovely to do this lying down. So you can either lie on the floor, you could lie in your bed, you can even lie on the couch to do this, but get comfortable. And if you're going to do this seated, which is also lovely, sit toward the front of your chair, make sure it's a flat chair and that your feet are on the ground. So let's rub your hands to warm up. Let's say you're waking up, because this is so lovely to do when you wake up, but again, great before you go to sleep, great any time of the day. So as we rub the hands, we just bring your attention to your hands. All right. And then we're going to start at the heart area. All right. And bring your hands to your heart. And we're going to make circles slowly right over the left side of your chest, and breathing, and relax your shoulders. And just feel the contact of your hands. And then make this circle around the sternum area, around the breastbone, so that you make these circles to move the skin. And of course, this is great for waking up your lymph system. The lymph system is our cleanup system. It's also our defense system. So this helps with your boundaries. Okay, so let's keep making these sort of circles within a circle around your breastbone. And now let's tune into your breath. So you're inhaling, and go slow with your circles. And you're going to rub the breast tissue lightly, so that that's a really important area. And if you are a woman and you wear a bra, oh, so good to do this without the bra on. It's okay with, but just to really feel the flesh moving, the tissue moving. All right. And then let's go wider around the outside where the lungs are. So if you've got breathing issues, if you tend to get colds, and certainly now that we've got COVID in our midst, this idea of strengthening the lungs, right? So making these circles around one breast, and this idea of connecting with awareness. Awareness is so big. It's bigger than the mind. As you make these circles, connect to the air as you breathe. Every now and then tap your heel or move your feet if you're lying down, to feel your feet at the end of all of this. All right. And then let's rub your hands again. We're going to change over, so the other hand's on the bottom. All right. So I have my dominant hand on the bottom. Put your other hand on the bottom. And then let's make a circle around the right side of your chest. Relax your shoulders. Breathing. And this idea of loving kindness. It comes from a Buddhist expression, but it's universal, yes? So you're working around the right breast now, and the lungs, breathing, connecting to awareness. That word is very mysterious, because awareness never ends. It's infinite. So no matter what your belief system is, we do have this belief in infinity, yeah? And so that might be the closest that we have to connect with God, if that's your belief system. And then if you believe other things, great. But awareness is something that is huge, bigger than the mind. And then come back to the middle of your chest. And just relax your shoulders, hold your hands in the middle now, and just sense this area of the heart. And let yourself feel your hands resting here. And breathing into this larger area now. Is the heart a little bigger than before? And can you soften your touch as we continue? Can you soften a little bit to go deeper into awareness, to go beyond the boundaries of the mind? So now let's move your hands a little lower to this area right at the diaphragm. So right where the ribs stop under the breasts, this is the diaphragm, really important area in vitality. So we're going to make a circle at the diaphragm area. And lightly make this circle, and you could change over your hands if you want. I might do that myself. I like to have my right hand typically on top with the left over. All right, and then feeling the circle. And I'm going in a clockwise manner, and that means I'm going to go to the left, down, to the right, and up. And that's the way digestion flows. And I encourage you to go in that circle rather than the opposite way. So that's it. And again, connecting to the breath, connecting to the infinite. Yeah. As the Native Americans say, the great mystery, that which is beyond the mind. We connect to that in this gentle manner and relaxing the shoulders, relaxing your touch. All right. And then let's move down to the navel, this place that connects you to your mother. Yeah. And the navel, this is the area of the old brain, the gut instinct. Yeah. All of us, no matter what your gender, we have connection to the mother, and the mother inside of us, this great nurturing, nourishing quality to just receive nurturing the food you're digesting that's in your gut now, that you can help gently process. And then go a little bit lower. All right, so right above the pubic bone is where our reproductive organs are. Even if you've had them removed, there's still the energetics of that area. So make this connection with the reproductive area as well as the bladder. Important place to relax deeply. And connecting with this part of you that has so much creativity and connection, more connection with the earth. As you get lower and lower, we get more connected to the earth. All right. And now take both hands and stroke down from your lower rib cage down into the groin area and make circles at the groin. So there's some large lymph nodes at the groin. And this is also an area that helps us connect to the ground, to help us move if we're afraid. So very gently stroking circles in both at the same time. And then if you're lying down, roll to your side a little bit so you can stroke the back area, one area of your low back. Stroke down toward your butt in sort of a big sweeping circle. If you're seated, just leaning on one sit bone so you can reach behind and stroke behind your back with one hand. And then switch to the other side. You can turn and stroke your low back. Yeah. And feeling the contact and that movement, that energetic movement of the low back connecting to the ground as well. All right. And then we're going to come now to the chin and stroke from the chin all the way down to the thighs, all the way down. All right. So now take your right hand and just begin to just gently squeeze and stroke your throat, because you'll be kneading your throat if you're beginning your day. At the end of your day, if you have tension in your throat, we want to clear that, and just think of kind words coming from this throat today. Kind thoughts if you're going to sleep. Yes, so that this soothing of the throat and a little bit behind your neck as well. Stroke your hand, reach behind your neck with one hand and then with the other hand to stroke. So supportive, yeah? And then finally, stroke from the forehead across and down your jaw. So you get this feeling of sweeping from the forehead down the jaw, just like a new face, yeah? Clearing all of the old feelings so your face can be clean and clear. And then the very last is the stroking the forehead and the top of your head, and just connecting the top of your head. So there's in yoga, this is the seventh chakra at the very top of your head, actually about a, knuckles width or something from your head is the seventh chakra that connects you to all of consciousness. We want that to be the size of like a walnut shell or something, or a small plum. This opening at the top of the head used to be very open as a baby with a fontanelle, and you want it to have that ability to open and close a little bit, but to stay more or less at this, we call it 50-cent piece in the United States, but a sense of a diameter that is a nice flow that connects you to higher consciousness. Okay, so it sounds kind of far out, but we're going to just stroke that top of your head now and feeling our connection to all of consciousness, but in moderation, so we don't get overwhelmed. Just a nice opening. All right, and then come back down to the chin and stroke all the way down. And now just rest for a moment, tap your heels or roll your heels if you're lying down. Feel your arms either connected on your body or next to you. And feel how light and clear this is now. Really ready to connect with consciousness, higher consciousness, and to recognize the difference between mind and this higher sense of awareness, and that we need both, but this cleansing of the body can really sharpen the mind, but also connect you to your wisdom that your body brings for you. All right, so that's our awareness practice for today. And thank you so much for joining me here, and I look forward to the next time.